Hello. How y'all doing? Good?
Yeah.
Really? You know, just going... Well, that's how... I was standing in line at Publix the other day, and I was buying bread and cheese, because that's what you eat when you don't have any money. And the two guys behind me, they're sitting there, they're talking shit about Sarah Palin being on the cover of one of the magazines there. And I'm not a big fan of Sarah Palin, whatever, but they're going, the only thing Sarah Palin's good for is making me a sandwich. That's what all women is good for, is making me a sandwich. I'm like, come on, guys, you know, we're not in the fucking 20s anymore, you know? And the thing that's most fucked up about it is the only woman that's ever made these guys a sandwich is their mom. You know? It's bullshit, you know? I mean, come on, we gotta give it up for our women these days, you know? Like, give it up for the women now. I mean, come on, they've done a long time. Give it up for them. So women's rights is bullshit. No, so I'm broke, I have no money. And I was looking for a quick fix how I can make some money, so I looked up donating sperm. Because I'm good at that, I can do that, you know, as many times as I can. But there's a whole bunch of requirements you gotta fulfill. You gotta be above 6 foot tall, you gotta be a college graduate, a non-smoker, and you and your family both have to be in perfect health. I'm thinking, if you have all this shit going for you, why the fuck are you gonna be jacking off to a cup for money? So anyways, I got a job. I work at Steak and Shake. And it's a shit. Yeah, thank you. It's not that glamorous. When I got the job, when I go, I tell my friends, right? And if you go and you tell your friends you got a job in like the restaurant industry or any industry that sells anything, the first thing they say is, "Can you hook me up?" I make minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum fucking wage. I make the lowest amount of money deemed acceptable by the government to get paid. What the fuck makes you think I'd be hosting a potluck back there? But like I said, I work the drive-thru at Steak and Shake, and it's interesting because you hear a lot of fucked up shit, because people don't realize that as soon as you pull up to a little box there, we hear everything that you say. Because people be in there talking shit about you, right? They're going, well, they're dumb, of course. They work at fucking Steak and Shake. You think they're really going to get the order right? Are you kidding me? My favorite is, though, hearing parents talk, you know, argue with their kids and shit, right? They be going, no, you're not getting a large. You're not getting a large. No, you didn't finish it last week. You're not going to finish it this week. I'm not going to spend the money on you to get the large. No, I don't care if Jimmy's mom bought you a large last week. She's an alcoholic. You're not getting a large. Right? Because I said so. 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 God damn it, I should have worn a condom. I went out the other day, actually, I bought a bag of condoms. I don't know if I'm probably going to jerk off to them before they expire. Y'all notice that shit? They have expiration dates on condoms, and they're always like 5 years off in the future, right? I'm thinking, that's not an expiration date for the condom, that's an expiration date for your life. That's the condom's way of saying, hey, you know, if you haven't fucked by May 2016, fucking kill yourself. So I came home the other day and I caught my roommate jacking off. There ain't nothing worse than walking in on another guy giving himself the business at 3:30 in the afternoon, man. It's like an old lady churning butter, and should I walk in there, he's in there talking about... You know, I'd rather walk in on a partial birth abortion. I mean, it was just fucking terrible. I remember seeing, you know, when I first started masturbating, I was, you know, roughly around the same time I saw my first porno. Guys, you ever seen your first porno?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nope. I got 3 guys here that haven't watched my first porno with. Anybody else who has seen your first fucking porno, please? The funny thing is, like, when you see your first porno, you got about 6 guys stuffed in on the couch, right? Everybody in there, they're all excited. They're popping in the VHS they stole from the older brother that stole it from their dad, right? We're going, shh. Well, shut the fuck up, goddammit. Eyes, you drying out because you haven't blinked in so long. And the funny thing is, right before the opening credits are even halfway through, your dick's harder than it's ever been before in your life. And it's not hard because you're watching porn, it's hard because you're about to be watching porn. You couldn't wait to get home, right? Crank went out in about 13 seconds. Not anymore. Nowadays, you get into bed, you gotta coax yourself into it, right? You get in there and go, oh, shit. I guess I can do it. Out of the mood. It It'll put me to sleep fast, that's for goddamn sure. So, yeah, I did laundry last week. I suck at doing laundry. I might be the absolute worst at doing laundry. When I do laundry, I do one load. I stuff everything into the washer. I'm not racist when I do my laundry. All the colors go in there. Whites and blacks, colors, and all that shit go into the washer. Then I take the clothes out of the washer, and I stuff them into the dryer. And that's where they stay for about 4 days once they're done drying. That's where I get dressed now, is at the dryer. Being there pulling clothes out and getting dressed. I got a mirror in my laundry area to help me when I get dressed in the afternoon when I wake up. You know? And, fuck. But after this, about 4 days of getting dressed at the goddamn dryer, I take the clothes and I put them in my laundry basket. So what I got going on now is I got the dirty clothes in the clean, or I got the clean clothes in the dirty clothes basket, the dirty clothes all over the floor of my room, and I don't have shit in my closet or in my dresser. It's fucked up. Apparently I'm the only motherfucker that does this. Really. But so it made me think about how men and women clean much differently. Like women and men, like women, they do the dishes, right? They got the, they scrub them and they put them in the dishwasher immediately. Men let them pile up for about a week in the sink and then they throw them into the dishwasher with all the shit on it still. Women dust, and they use Swiffer when they dust. Men don't dust. And if they do dust, they use a paper towel. If they use a paper towel, they use a sock they had on their foot. But what really gets me is when you start doing, the cleaning the toilet and everything, right? You get that ring in the toilet, the water stain or whatever. Women go in there, they got the toilet bowl cleaner and the brush. Men just go in there and piss real hard at the stain until it comes off. It takes weeks to clean the toilet. But, this non-cleanliness doesn't just stay at home, it goes into the men's room, right? You go into the men's room out in public, and you go in there, it's always in shambles, and it's, everything, the sink is still running, paper towels are all over the floor, and there's never any soap in the men's room. But I've never seen a motherfucker wash his hands. I've seen plenty of guys being there tearing it up in the stall, making all kinds of noise and shit. Come out and say, fuck it, I don't have time for that. And go right for the door. Right? Shit fingers all over the wall and everything. Which fucks up the whole point of the automatic bathroom. You see these days, everything's automatic now. You got the soaps, the sinks, the toilets, the urinals, paper towels, the hand dryers, everything's automatic. And it's all done to stop the spreading of germs. But what's the point when some prick skips the last step and puts his shit hand directly on the door? But like I said, there's no soap in the men's room, but there's plenty of pubic hair. You walk in there, man, I'm tired of walking in the men's room. It's like walking into a fucking barber shop, man. Step up to the urinal, it looks like someone just shaved their genitals right there. The urinal's got a beard going and everything. I didn't shit in the public men's room until I was about 16 years old because of that shit, man. I really had to shit. You ever have to shit so bad that every step that you take better be one step closer to the toilet? You ever have to shit so bad that the next place you sit down better be on a toilet? You ever have to shit so bad that you don't even think traffic laws apply to you anymore? You ever have to shit so bad you ever unbutton your pants, just pull them down once you get to the toilet? You ever have to shit so bad that you piss after you shit? That's enough. That's enough. Oh. So I was watching the news, and they were talking about some crime that happened, and they give this police description, right? I just love how the police descriptions vary so fastly between white people and black people. Like, a black guy commits a crime, like, well, he was a, medium height, medium build, wearing dark clothing. We're probably never going to find him. But a white guy commits a crime that's so descriptive, he was 5'9.5", 173 pounds, he's wearing size 32 waist, he had a Jacksonville Jaguars jersey on, I'm pretty sure by the looks of his name was Kevin. But I love, like, when whenever a crime happens in the community, they always go out and they interview one white person and one black person. Right, they go on the black people's doors, right? Black people want nothing to do with the news crew being on their doorstep, right? They barely poke their head out, right? They're going, I didn't see shit. But white people love to be on the news, right? They come out there, they go up there, they got the door wide open to their house, kids and shit are running around, you can see what's going on and everything. And they're always the most redneck white people, right? They're like, well, what did you see? Well, I tell you, I was sitting on the couch there drinking a Keystone Light and I heard all this commotion going on outside. So I threw on my shorts real quick and I went out the front door. There was this big old mean son of a bitch running my way with the car steering in his hands. So I called the house for my brother Leroy to come out and I said, Leroy, get your drunk ass on out here. We all know Leroy, he's a good for nothing son of a bitch. He stayed in the house. So I got on the ground right there, right there on the ground, all these gunshots were going off and everything, man, whispering around my head, about to run on back to Vietnam. Woo! Dynamite! Thank you all very much.